last week. I'll share this with Chris Demm, who's right here.
Hey.
And there's Biggie in a beautiful new blue shirt. Don't think I didn't notice.
Oh, thank you.
So I watched you. I didn't know. I didn't notice. But then I watched you on camera for a good while.
That's weird.
A pop of color.
Who's that young man?
I said, who's that young whippersnapper that looks great in there in a beautiful royal blue today? And it's our dear friend Biggie, who I stared at on camera for several minutes.
Very weird.
I watch your movements a lot. I said, you're moving great. You look great.
Please stop saying that.
Kiss of death.
God. Yeah, ask the Chiefs how that makes you feel.
Yeah.
Told the Chiefs, you're in great shape. You're looking great. It's going to be a three-peat. Our P1 listener, Teresa, this has to do with football. She called last week and said they are tearing up the turf at Kenan Stadium. Kenan Stadium's in Chapel Hill where the Tar Heels play. I've run on it before when it was natural grass. Now it's artificial turf, but it's changing back to natural grass because of Bill Belichick. And she said, I work at the university and they're tearing up the turf. Would you like a piece? I said, yeah. She brought it by.
Look at that.
There it is.
There it is.
Now it's leaking everywhere. There's a, it
Yeah,
has
it's,
that tire. Has that tire.
Oh, yeah.
on it. Yeah.
It's a nightmare.
Yeah. When
It's shedding.
Oh, yeah. When I picked it up in the office, all that,
It's like
rubber
tiny bits of rubber.
Yeah.
went everywhere. I mean,
Think
everywhere.
of the amount of sweat and spit on that.
I'm touching it.
Yeah.
And blood. Don't forget the
and
blood.
blood.
God, I know.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I mean, who else has, not many people have a
No.
piece of turf from a college football field. What am I going to do with this?
I'd like to see.
I don't know.
You know what you need? You need those. What does the Texas trucker have? Those meta glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to get a pair of meta glasses. Turn on the video camera, then walk into your house and capture your wife's face as you say, "Look, honey,
Turf.
where are we going to put this?"
Where are we gonna put
Exactly.
the turf?
Exactly. All you got to say is that.
It's really something like if you dig down at the grit and the little piece of rubber in it. And she got me, as requested, a piece of the end zone. It's got the Tar Heel blue and some
Yeah.
white
I mean,
on
she
it.
got
Little
a
one.
good piece, too.
Good piece, yeah.
The fact that you got it for nothing means that clearly they're just giving it away.
Absolutely.
Because oftentimes, because they've won nothing on that field.
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Not
You know, it's not like a basketball team with a winning floor,
Yeah.
or even a national
Yeah.
championship football team.
Exactly. Then they cut it up and give you like a piece
They
of the
sell
floor.
that.
Like the Final Four floor, they'll just sell it. Yeah, pieces of wood. You can frame it and put it in your
Yeah.
house or whatever. It'll get a piece of it.
Yeah.
The Tar Heels have barely a game.
I mean, the marching band was on there. The dance team has been on there.
They're
Yeah.
pretty good. They have never won any kind of championship of any kind on the. Wait
I
a
mean,
minute.
Notre Dame may have scored in that end zone.
Yeah, certainly.
Boston College may have scored in
Yeah.
that end zone.
Clemson, surely Clemson. has
Clemson
put
probably
up
scored.
a lot of points in that end zone. Has a well, now the Tar Heels are pretty good at like field hockey or something like that. Lacrosse,
Soccer.
They play on different fields.
Oh.
Oh, they're not playing Kenan.
Yeah.
In that case, then no. I was thinking maybe, but no. That field, I'll proudly display that
Sure.
field.
I would.
Why wouldn't I?
Where?
You're going to hang it on the wall and let just
That's
the
right.
bits of
Just let
rubber
it-
rain
just
down
let it
for
rain
years.
for years to come.
You know, that's what you could do is just kind of nail it up to the wall in the garage.
Yeah, it's called a conversation piece.
Exactly.
Yes, it is.
It's called. That's
Where
exactly right.
did this dirt come from?
That's right. I showed off my.
Is this dried blood?
It's wonderful. Yes, we got dried blood. We got
Gatorade.
mucus, perspiration for days.
Makeup from the cheerleaders.
Oh yeah, a lot of that.
It's a
Probably
little
some
bit-
semen. I bet there's been sex had on that. But you know
No,
that.
that's true,
You know
yeah.
that.
Do we know when they installed that? I can't remember when they took up the grass, put in the turf, and now they're redoing it.
There was. I'm sure I was against it. I'm sure I was ranting and raving about that.
It's a little bit like that scene in Wayne's World where his ex-girlfriend gets him a gun rack.
Yeah.
It's the thought, but what am I going to do with a gun rack?
It's called a conversation piece, and that's what it'll be used for. You know,
But that's really very generous of her to do.
wasn't
Yeah,
that Teresa?
I mean, yeah,
deliver it?
absolutely.
She delivered it. She called last week, as predicted. I said, yes, bring
Tremendous.
it. Tremendous. And then 8 days later, it arrives, and I say, what in the hell is that?
What is on my desk? Was this dirt?
Who agreed to this? Oh, you did.
You.
That's what everybody always says that. Oh, yeah.
That's right.
I agreed to this. We're getting ready to record a video for our minor league baseball team in town. And yesterday, when we got the note The video is required in the next 2 weeks. Do you have some ideas? I said, what the hell is this? And they said, well, you agreed you wanted to do this. You said.
When? Like 10 meetings.
Mm-hmm.
You tabled it for 9 and finally agreed on 10.
Yeah.
I just shot a video for the boat show the other day.
Yeah.
Somebody said, the boat show video's due tomorrow. What the hell? Who the hell approved this? You.
It's actually in the email. We've been talking about it for weeks.
It was your idea. Oh.
Tremendous.
You ignore and hope it goes away, and then eventually you have to do it. There is the turf. That's the proof. It's a conversation piece.
Is it like about 1.5 by 1.5 square?
Yeah.
Appears to be. Really nice.
Yeah.
I mean, very nice. I could use it as a welcome mat, if you wanted to put it down.
You could, but you might end up tracking more dirt in.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You have to get the rubber out.
The grit, the rubber, it's like sand and rubber on the bottom of that. And, of course, you see that on a football field when they're playing on artificial turf. You see that spray up all the time. I showed off my sports prowess again last night. Turned on the Tar Heels-Clemson basketball game. Heels down by 5 when I turned it on. I turned to my wife and I said, don't worry, come back in the making. Clicked it off, went to bed. Heels took it on the chin by 20 last night. I said, Clemson's going to have a Duke hangover here. They just beat Duke, who was ranked second nationally by 1 or by a couple of points the night or 2 before. I said, don't worry. Tar Heels got this one in the bag. They'll be hungover from that Duke game.
Incorrect.
Tigers by 20.
Incorrect.
By 20 last night. Don't worry. Great loss for North Carolina. Great loss.
Absolutely.
They'll be back.
Yeah, that's where you want to be.
Turning it around. 100% right. There's a couple of updates from the Super Bowl as well, the big sporting event, of course, of the week. This was officially the most watched Super Bowl of all time across all platforms. You have it on Fox. You have it on Tubi. Did you watch it on Tubi?
No, I actually brought YouTube TV back for a month.
Oh, you did? Why did you not? Why did you decide not to go with Tubi?
Because I want to watch the Daytona 500. And remember, Fox is the one thing I cannot get.
But will they not stream all their big sporting events on Tubi?
I didn't see it. Them saying that you can do like special in-car cameras on Max, which I have, but I want the coverage.
Yeah, not the
so
same.
I just said for 1 month I'll bring back YouTube TV, then I'll cut it again and just go back to basic Biggie.
They've got to make a move just for a live streaming deal.
Well, very surprising.
Some of it is, I guess their stuff is on Hulu. That's kind of the deal.
Yeah.
Like primetime TV is.
Yeah.
Yes.
So maybe that's why they're not doing it. But, I want to watch the Daytona 500, the real stuff.
In real time.
So the football, like NBC's is streamed on Peacock. CBS is streamed on Paramount Plus. ESPN, you have ESPN Plus if you want it, I guess. And Fox doesn't have a deal, but they did with Tubi for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So that through all platforms, and that's watching on your computer, your phone, the TV, regular television, all of that. Last year was 123.7 million. This year was 126 million. So they're saying more people watched it ever than
Despite the occasional grumps online, you stay out of the comments, but Biggie and I enjoy that. People are still hashing out the halftime and the game and this and that. And every comment thread has at least 2 people. I don't watch. I never do. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Good for you, sweetheart.
Thanks for stopping by.
Why comment? Why even
exactly?
say,
and that's always the comments under theirs.
Yeah.
Why are you here?
Yeah. What if you're not into it? Then why would you? Why would you come? I look on. Incidentally, I'm in Reddit jail again. I tell you this, right?
Again?
No.
You can't do a thing on Reddit without them putting you in Reddit jail.
Well, that can't be true.
Listen, this was so innocuous to me. You know why I go there? Sexual stories and gym advice. Okay.
Have you crossed the 2 streams?
Not yet.
Did you make it sexual about your gym and get
No, I know.
Reddit jailed?
I'm sure there's plenty of gym sex stories. I'm surprised that's not your new kink.
That's probably one I should just type in. Sex at the gym and then get all the stories.
Yeah, just put it all together. That's what you want.
We blocked the door in the sauna.
Yeah.
Had hot, steamy sex.
I know a girl that had sex in the gym one time. She told me that years ago. I was so titillated. This is Titillation Tuesday.
Yeah.
Bring it on.
She told me one time, and this is one of these sex stories, I was like 22.
She was on the thigh machine.
Yeah. She told me this story. She goes, I had sex with my trainer in the dressing room. And I said, what? She goes, don't you think that's pretty common? I said, oh, I don't know. I don't know about this. My trainer was a guy named Prince. So no, not for us.
He never put the moves on you?
No, he never did, no. In fact, he would stay as far away as possible. I had a problem when I would lift, I passed a lot of gas and he knew it. He was like, yep, you got to really.
All right, I'm going to move up to your head and spot you.
You got to. You really got to control this. This was many years ago. She was like 22 or 23 and good looking. And just a friend. And she said, I did something kind of crazy. I've got this personal trainer at the gym, and the other day we had sex in the locker room. Like, what? Get out of here. Are you kidding me? So I was totally into it. Anyway, I'm on Reddit, and I'm reading about the workout from the other day. You know how I do. I always get the preview of the workout. In fact, it was the Super Bowl game day workout. And people typically, once in a while, this gym will do what's called a partner workout, whereas I'm on the treadmill running for 5 minutes, you're doing something else for 5 minutes. When I finish, we swap, and then the faster I go, the faster we swap.
Yeah.
Well, there was 4 minutes of it. People don't generally like it. They always complain about the partner workout. I don't know
because
why.
the partners drag them down.
I guess. I think they feel pressure to be faster or do more because you're holding the other person up if you don't. I don't know why. I don't ever mind it. Anyway, 4 minutes of this workout of the hour was partner. I did a burpee while my partner did, sit-ups. And like the faster I did the burpee, the faster we'd swap. It's all it was to it. It wasn't that big a deal. So the person from Australia, from the future, he said...
I ain't going to believe what's happening here today.
You're from the future? I am.
Today's already happened here.
Well, right. They're 17 hours in the future. And so the Australian guy posted up there... God, he went on a cruise 3 weeks ago. It was like all hell had broken loose. We didn't even get the. We didn't get the. There's no
portal to the future.
No, he said I'll be on a cruise for 10 days, and we were just SOL.
No.
Yeah, we said, is there anything we could do?
We need you.
So anyway, he's back, and he says it's a partner workout. Partner workout. So everybody below. Thanks for the information. I just canceled. I refused to do a partner workout, and what I was like, wine much. I just Reddit jail.
Flag.
You're in jail. You're in jail.
Good night.
Seawood 72.
Can't do it. Yeah, Reddit jail. 3 days, 72 hours, Reddit jail. I hate it. So one time I comment on that. So people online comment, what did you? Oh, I don't watch the Super Bowl. I will not. I refuse.
Don't watch. Refuse to watch.
I refuse to watch the Super Bowl.
I haven't watched in years, but yet I know everything that happened during the game about the game.